Hi, it's me, RachaelLyn, and it is time to start a new budget for the month of August. So I am doing this ahead of time. This is actually July 29th, and I am preparing everything, getting it ready. I actually am going to go ahead and start my new month starting tomorrow, because I actually get paid, and I use that paycheck from the last day of the month, or well, the 30th of the month, to actually start my new budget. So I'm going to prepare my budget for you. I have already copied and pasted and kind of cleared out everything. Next week I will be posting my July budget update, and you can see how terrible I did last month. You can see that then. If you're anxious to know where I overspent, I have already posted a video all about like where I've overspent and just how embarrassed I am about it. So I'm really excited to start a new month and to get started on that as far as starting fresh. So let's get started. So first thing, I'm going to make this smaller. It won't go in the corner. There it goes. Okay, so you can see everything is cleared out and everything is fresh and new. The first thing I am going to do is I'm going to come down to my sinking funds, and I am going to take out my mattress sinking fund. I no longer need it. I have a new mattress right here. So let's delete that and shift cells up. And I'm actually going to add in a sinking fund. And there might be some controversy over this one, but I feel like I need it just because I just feel like I need it, and that is vacations. And I know I'm getting out of debt. I should not be going on vacations and those kinds of things, but the truth is that it's a way to spend time with my family. Now, I know I live with my mom and my dad and my brother, and so I live with my family, but there's been a lot of death in my family the last few years, and I really don't want to talk about this on my channel, but my mom has also been pretty sick the last couple of years too, and so spending time away from home and spending time together as a family is extremely important to me. And even just having time to get away and refocus your mind, and I don't know, it just kind of gives you a purpose. And we kind of took a sort of a vacation, and it was enough. I mean, we stayed at home and we traveled just around our state and things like that, and we went as a family, so we didn't pay for hotel, we didn't pay for dog boarding, we didn't pay for gas. My dad paid for the gas. It was important. So I am adding that in. I am actually going to be contributing $25 a month, so that it would be full at like $500. So I'd have about $500 a year. But if I have extra money to contribute to it, then I will put extra money to it. So I'm actually going to put my limit at $1,000 a year. Now, I don't plan on ever going that high, but it is there. If somewhere along the line I come into some extra money, yes, it should go towards debt, but yeah, I'm putting that in there. My absolute max out is $1,000 a year. Really, I mean, that's not a whole lot. I mean, I'm only putting $25 a month to it, unless I have extra money to go to it. I know it's a little controversial, but I just feel like it's something that I would rather plan for and not use than not plan for it and have to go over budget or something like that in the future. So just because of just family situations the last couple years, I just feel like it's going to come up, and I am going to prioritize that family time and I feel like that is essential. So I am adding that in there. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my sinking funds for beginning the month. So I actually have, I have added, from the end of July, I added $387.11 into my sinking funds. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get these two numbers right here to match. So I have some, actually, I did not clear this out, so I need to do that real quick. So give me just a moment. Alright, I have just changed everything in here. If you hear dogs barking, ignore them. There's people walking. Okay, so I have $350 starting out in my car insurance, $350 for gifts, $30 for Amazon Prime. My dues and Lucy are both full at $300 and $200. My car repairs and replacement are at $292.62. My clothing is at $1.38. My medical is at $300. Laptops $300. Vacations starting at $0. And extra change is $1.48. So I'm going to spend the money to make sure that these two amounts match. So I'm going to put money in different categories. So these categories up here do not change. I always put the exact same amount in there. It is not variable because when it's time to use that money, I want exactly that money in there. So for Progressive, for instance, I will be paying my car insurance this month. It should be around $400, so I actually should have $420 in there for this month to spend, and so that will be ready to go for this month. It does not change because I know about how much it's going to be every 6 months. Same thing for gifts. I know that I want to spend about $600 at Christmas, so I save exactly $50 a month so that I have $600 at Christmas. And then my Amazon Prime, that too will be about $125 once a year. So those don't change. These down here, these two are full because I filled them up just when I could, and then I will spend and then have to refill. These down here are variable. If I have extra money to put towards things, then I will do that. So Progressive stays the same, gifts stays the same, Amazon Prime stays the same. These two are $0 because I don't have anything to add to it. Although I will probably be paying dues this month, and so then I'll have to put some money in maybe next month, or at the end of this month I might have some extra money to put in. So Lucy is also staying the same. Don't anticipate spending any money on her. So car repairs and replacement. I definitely want to put some money in there. My numbers here are at $0 because the last month I ended up taking money from different categories to put towards clothing. Clothing should probably be about $25 a month, and yeah, and then I'm going on the wrong side. I need to be filling this in right now, but I guess I kind of want to see where I need to add money in here. I like to put in about $50 a month for car repairs and replacement. Medical is usually at least $15 a month. My laptop is usually around $20 a month. Vacations is new. That's going to be about $25 a month. And that kind of replaces my mattress fund, I guess, and yeah, but I've already talked about vacations, so we're just moving on. For extra change, I'm not really sure what that should be right now. I'm just going to put it at $0. I just kind of, if I have extra change left over because I like whole dollar amounts, then I will put that in there. But for right now, I'm going to leave that at $0. So right now I have, oh gosh, about $400 to spend and to put into my sinking funds up here. So what I'm going to do is just kind of fill in some things that I emptied out and then put in some extra. I think I'm going to put in at least $100 extra towards my medical. I'm going to put in $100 towards my laptop because I am probably going to need a new external hard drive soon because mine's filling up and it also doesn't work right. If you keep hearing a noise, it's because of the external hard drive. It just keeps doing that and it's really annoying. I kind of need a new one. And I also need a new camera because if you notice in some of my videos where I use my camera to film, there is definitely a spot in the camera and it's very evident whenever I am in light, and that money that I use to purchase a new external hard drive and a new camera will come from my laptop fund. So I might actually put some more towards that. I am also going to go ahead and maybe put in like 2 months worth of vacations to just kind of beef that up just a little bit. I still have some money in here. I'm going to delete my extra change and see what I need to put in here. So looks like 25 cents is what I need to put in there. Maybe 4.25. So just oops, that's not right. So 25 cents is what I need to put in there. I am going to put some money back in my car repairs and replacement, so I'm going to make that $350. Oh, and I need to even up my clothing too. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple months worth of clothing in there. I'm not going to spend any, but since I have a little bit of extra money to put towards that, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I think I might go ahead and put $450. Oop, that's too much. So maybe $425 for that, and I have $15 left to spend. And right now I don't really have anywhere that I want to put that, so I'm just going to put my extra change as $15.25 because I don't know. I don't really have anywhere that I want to put that right now, so I can always change that later. I often do. And then I've already done my sinking funds here. Everything is where I want it to be for right now. I might come down and add some extra change, but yeah, that's it for right now. So up here, and you can see I've already put in my paycheck, even though it's the 29th. I don't get paid till tomorrow, but I know when I get paid, I should get paid that same amount. That's the external hard drive, that sound right there. Okay, so alright, going up here, we're going to reevaluate my budget in general. So, church will be $100 because there are 4 Saturdays in August, and it comes out automatically on Saturday, and I give $25 a week. So, student loans, I'm not putting extra towards my student loan account. That money is actually going to go towards my teaching budget. I do plan on putting at least $800 in savings. Hopefully it'll be closer to $1,000. And my extra checking, that's just kind of my emergency fund. It stays at $250, so that I won't add anything to. And then my additional checking, I don't plan on adding anything to that. I am hoping that I will actually get a $100 bonus for using that account, and I don't have to use that account anymore. That's my hope. We'll see what actually happens. Sinking funds, that total came from down below. So let's see, I actually have, looks like I've spent 95 cents. So I might want to put 5 cents down here, and now this is an even number, so that's good. Okay, let's keep going. My Instant Ink will stay the same, Verizon will stay the same, Netflix will stay the same. Gas, I am going to up that back up to $75. I've actually been saving a lot on gas over the summer by not driving or by using my parents' cars to drive. But it's time for me to start driving. School starts this month. I'll be driving to and from school a lot even before school starts. And so, yeah, I'll be using my car, and I might need all of that gas, actually. So, there's that. Groceries. I'm going to keep it up at $100 for right now, simply because I will be restocking things that I need at school, and things that I'd like to have at school for eating, and just kind of restocking some things. So I'm hoping that I don't need all of that, but I do want to give myself a little leeway because I need to go through my bin from last year, and I brought it home, and I did use up some things that were in there, and there are some things that might be expired because it's just kind of been sitting in my room all summer, and so I need to go through and just like get rid of some stuff that's expired, and then kind of put some new snacks in there and just kind of fill that up from scratch. So I do want a little extra money in my grocery budget. My teaching budget, I am going up to $500 for this month. Last month it was at $300 and I went way over. So hopefully I don't go over this month. Because, I mean, if I spent the same as I did last month, that would still be way over. But I'm not too upset about it, but a little bit. So anyway, restaurants, I'm actually going to keep that up just for this month, because preparing for school, a lot of times we eat out, like, you know, some of the teachers, we're getting our classrooms ready, we might go out to lunch. I do plan on bringing my lunch with me and things like that, but I'd like to have a little bit of leeway in there just in case. So that's there. And then my spending money, that is definitely going to come down. I'm actually going to make that $100. I'm giving myself a little extra, just kind of as a way in case if I need it for teaching. And I mean, there's not really a whole lot that I need for myself. I bought most of that last month. But I don't know. I just feel like I need a little extra just in case. Okay, so I am now looking at my over-under. I actually have $128.82 to spend. I'm not sure how the cents changed. So I'm going to take the extra change off. I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to look. I've got 87 cents. $8.87. So I'm actually going to make my extra change is $3.87. So that I now have $125 left to spend. This is where things get, like, what do I want to do with it? Where should it go? It really should go to debt. Honestly, I know that I'm going to make way more this month than normal, because I should, as long as I make these diet bets this last month, I should be getting, even if I don't make the diet bets, I'll still be getting diet bet money, because I have won in several months. So even if I don't win the 6th month, which I will do it. I actually will be getting at least some money. So I am okay with going over budget just a little bit, just so that I can take my savings up to $1,000 for this month. That makes me feel a little bit better about overspending last month. Not really, but a little bit, that I'm able to catch up where I was, like, in 1 month's time. So when I ended June, I had 6,000. When I ended July, I had 5,000. When it should be going up. So in 1 month, so you know, 1 more month, I got it back up to 6,000, and it should be more than that. I'm hoping that I can actually put more like $1,500 towards my savings because of diet bets, and I will also hopefully should get paid this month from kindergarten camp that I did in July. We do get paid for that, so that's a good amount too. So that should actually like way beef up my savings account, because that's going to be over $1,000 that I'll get for that. So so hopefully I can put like $2,500 towards it. That would make me feel a lot better after last month. And stay in budget on my teaching for this month. But there are several things on Teachers Pay Teachers that I want to purchase, and then there are some furniture pieces that I need. Another bookshelf, or not necessarily bookshelf, because I'm not putting books on it. I always feel weird calling it a bookshelf if there's not books on it. But I need a shelving unit, and then I also need like a cube storage unit that will be used as also a step for my students to step on to use a smart board, but then it will also be storage, because I didn't get to use it last year for that purpose, but I do have a cube storage that has to go to another teacher, because it's not mine. It came from somebody else that I got to borrow this last year. And then I thought, hey, if I had one that's a little bit bigger, because this only has like 2 cubes, if I have one that's like 3 or 4 cubes long, but like 1 cube up, then they can like step on it and use it as like a stage/storage area. I just felt like it would be perfect, but I have to purchase it, so in order to use it. So anyway, that's something that I want to get, along with another shelf, and I just keep coming up with more and more stuff that I feel like I want to or need to buy, and it's all expensive stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I think that is it. I am negative $75, but I know that I've already won more than that in my diet bets, and that's without winning the final month. So I'm okay with being over $75 for right now. So knowing that I'm going to get more than that. And hopefully I'll also get the bonus, $100 bonus from my other checking account. And I still have not gotten, because I mean I get it at the beginning of the month, but I get interest from my Capital One accounts. That will all go towards, every single penny of that goes towards my sinking funds, because it's less than $10. So that is my new budget for August, and I hope that you enjoyed that. And if you did, give me a like and comment down below. Let me know, is there something in August that I'm forgetting that I need to be paying for? Because you know how those things come up like once a year or whatever. I don't think there's anything in August. It is a car insurance month, and I have that planned. That's ready to go. And then of course school starts, so I've planned for that, spending a lot of extra money on school stuff. So yeah, so that is it for now, and yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye.